My name is Anadia Carr. I'm a early graduate and I'm 16 years old. What is the best place to hide during a game of hide and seek? I'd say the best place to hide would be like in a closet or something, or actually in a cabinet, because a lot of people don't think to look in cabinets, especially like if you're short, they're not gonna think, or they might, but at least you'll be able to like hide good, I guess. Would you rather travel back in time or travel to the future? I'd say I'd like to go to the future just to see what it actually holds and what's gonna happen. I think knowing what is gonna happen is more important than knowing what happened in the past, because we have our history books to look at. So going to the future, I think, would be more, I guess, smarter. What's the weirdest thing you heard today? The weirdest thing I've heard today is probably my sister called a huge stuffed animal I have. She called it creepy because I just thought it was weird because I don't think it's creepy at all. What's your favorite way to laugh? When people tell jokes, that's my favorite way to laugh. I don't like laughing at stuff that happens to people. I just don't think it's kind to laugh when embarrassing things happen to people. How do you feel the pandemic transformed you? I think I picked up a lot of new hobbies from the pandemic. Before the pandemic started, I never really drew or anything. Like, I really didn't have many hobbies, at least in my opinion. So I've picked up a lot of new hobbies, and I've learned more work ethic, and I've learned to keep things and get it done on time, because I don't have a teacher telling me over and over to get my work done. So it's really built my work ethic. How did it make me better? Like I said, it's built my work ethic by a lot, and my motivation, because I'm motivated to finish even more than I was before, because now I know that it's really important. Well, I knew that it was important before, but now, since I'm not in a classroom, I see how much more important it is to stay on top of things. My favorite teacher, I have more than one favorite teacher, but my favorite teacher at the moment that I have is Miss Donnell. She's always there making sure I stay on the straight and narrow, making sure that my grades are up. My favorite class, right now my favorite class is Algebra 2, simply because it's one of the only classes I have. I find it really easy to pick up the stuff we're learning. Lasting memory from high school, I think I'd say Beta Convention from when I was in 9th grade. That's just something that I'll never forget. It was a great experience, and since I didn't get to go back in 10th grade, I just cherish it much more. Where am I going to college? I got accepted into Georgia Southern, and I'll be attending their fall. I start their fall semester in August. What do I want to be when I grow up? I want to be a sign language teacher. I'm very convinced that I want to teach at a high school, but I'm not completely sure. I'm really teetering between elementary grades and high school. What is my favorite memory of Dr. Stuckey? I've known Dr. Stuckey for a long time, the main thing that comes to my mind when I think of Dr. Stuckey is how much he helped me when I was in middle school, just in a lot of aspects. And I just remember every time I walked down the hallway, he'd always speak to me. It was never a time where I walked past him and he didn't say anything to me. So I'd say there are too many memories for me to just choose one.